this to just make it look fat. Oh shit, I forgot my wine. Yeah, there's always cat hairs on everything. Oh god. Can I get my shit together? Maybe not. Hello everyone. I've decided to do a Valentine's Day special. I've been wanting to do this for a while. What should I name this? What should the title be? Okay, here are my top 5 biggest fuckboy moments. These are actually all things that have truly happened to me. I can't make this shit up. If by chance, like, one of the guys that I've dated sees this, sorry, not sorry, like, fuck you. You deserve to be put on blast, because this shit is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I don't really want to make this very long, because I have to start getting ready to go out. I have to put on a whole different outfit. I'm not wearing this because this is for Valentine's Day, even though Lord knows I'm probably not gonna do anything but sit here and drink by myself. That's okay. I'm not bitter about it. I don't have anyone. Okay, who the fuck cares, honestly? Top 5 biggest fuckboy moments. These are in no specific order. I just kind of like wrote them out based on like what I could pull out of my brain. I had to go through all of the guys that I have dated, and it was a lot. Yeah, I guess I've dated a lot of guys. Fuck you guys. Men are fucking awful. But. I'm gonna count down from 5 to 1. I broke up with my abusive ex-boyfriend of 3 years, and the night before I moved out, he went and had my dog signed over from my name into his name before I moved out, so I couldn't take my dog with me. I was really young and naive. It was unfathomable to me that someone could be that cruel. Honest to God, he must have forged my signature, because there's no way to go to the pound and say, hey, my girlfriend doesn't want the dog anymore. He must have done something fucked up like that, because there's no fucking way. It was the night before I moved out. I was living with him. It was my dog. He went and had her signed over into his name. He was like, well, you're not taking the dog because she's mine now. Fuck you. Like, actually, fuck you. Oh, and then what's funny is I stalked his Instagram and Twitter for about a year after we broke up. That was the only contact that I had with that dog. And he apparently started seeing some chick who worked at a fucking animal shelter or something. He gave my dog away. Like, gave her away to someone that she didn't know, someone that she had never been around, and literally wanted to murder this human being. Number 4, I dated a guy who took me on a trip to Miami, Florida. We actually got in a fight. It was such a big fight that I ran out of the hotel room, like, crying. The valet man, like, saw how distraught I was. I was literally, like, so visibly upset. Bless his heart. Like, the guy ran after me, ran down the street, tried to stop me. I ended up like falling down and like, I remember like I scraped my knee. I like sat on the sidewalk just bawling my eyes out, and he was like, well, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? Did you and your boyfriend get in a fight? And I was like, he's not my boyfriend, but yes. He was like, well, what room number are you in? I was like, I'm not gonna tell you that, because my like you're gonna go beat his ass or something, and I'm not about to have that. Valet guy was so nice. Where's he at? Why didn't I get his number? Forever searching for valet boy. Oh, this one's super creepy. Number 3, I dated a guy who took me to the Cheesecake Factory, and we were sitting there having dessert, and I remember this guy, there was like this older man sitting at the bar, and he was like taking pictures of us on our date. I remember thinking, like, I know that he keeps taking pictures, but I don't want to say anything to like freak my date out. I didn't say anything, and then I guess he noticed it. But turns out, in a turn of events, that guy had actually been taking pictures for my date's ex-girlfriend to keep tabs on him. Okay, and this is not really like his fault. It's not really the guy that I was like on a date with. It's not his fault. So I don't really want to say like he's a fuckboy, but like if you have that much baggage and you are dealing with a bunch of like ex-girlfriend drama, where the fuck are you dating? Like, get your shit in check. Don't bring some girl, aka always me, who doesn't know what the fuck is going on into your mess of a relationship, mess of a life. Like, get your life in check before you bring me into it. Oh, fucking gag me. Number 2, Oh, this is such a funny but like terrible story. So back in Louisville, I dated this guy. I was actually set up with him by this friend that we both had. He took us out for drinks and it was like really close to his apartment, but not close enough, obviously. He had had way too much to drink and I didn't know him that well, so I didn't know. He's such a functioning alcoholic that you can't really tell. Like, obviously I should have known better. I should have known not to get in the car with someone who had had that many alcoholic drinks. Like, that's on me. Duh, Tiffany, like, you're smarter than that. He got us in the car. He had a brand new Jaguar. It was like this gorgeous, like, white Jaguar. He puts us in this car and tries to show off and tries to turn left at a light and turns so hard. He's so drunk. He turns so hard that he drives into the median and fucks up the entire front and like driver's side of his car. My rib cage like smacked into the side of the console in the car. And I just remember this was the moment I realized that fuck this guy, like I cannot be with someone that's this inconsiderate. Like, we had just wrecked. He pulled into a parking lot like really close to where it had happened. Thankfully his car was like able to drive us out of the road. I remember like he didn't even care to ask me if I was okay. He was just so worried about his car. He didn't give a shit about anything besides his car. And I'm over here like holding my ribs like, do I have a broken rib? Like, do I have a cracked rib? You know, I was just in a fucking car accident. He didn't even ask if I was okay. And I'm over here like, are you okay? You know, fuck the car, like, is anything on you hurt? And he's like, no, fuck this, my car, my fucking car. Dude, oh God, I don't know how to fucking pick them. I need a cigarette. My biggest flaw is that I need to stop picking men who I feel that I can mother. I have such a maternal instinct in me that I want to like mother these men. I want to like take care of men, but the thing is, I'm not your mommy. I mean, back in the day I would be like, oh my God, you're fucked up? You have something wrong? You need fixing? Do you need fixing? Come here, let mommy help you. Like, if you are not 100% already okay on your own, don't care. Everyone's got shit, everyone's got baggage, everyone has a history, but like don't bring that into your relationship because I'm 24. I'm a baby on my own. Number 1 on my list of top 5 biggest fuckboy moments, and this is a big one. So I actually dated, this was a year ago? Like a year and a half ago? I dated a guy who told me that he was adopting a baby girl, when in reality he had gotten his current girlfriend, not ex, current girlfriend, knocked up. I don't know what had happened between them. He had actually been married prior to that girl and had a son with his ex-wife, and I met his son, I met his ex-wife, I went on play dates with his child. I guess it's just one of those like super fucked up stories that you hear where men lie because they want something so bad that they'll lie and say anything to get it. That was kind of the case with this man. This guy had told me that he was single. He drove down and we had like one of the best like first dates that I've ever had. So I can't make this shit up. My mindset back then was like, okay, whatever, like I don't care as long as like no one has a problem with how young I am. I've always wanted kids, and if someone already has them, then I never really saw an issue with it until I dated this guy. And then come to find out, he was lying about everything. He was lying to me and lying to his pregnant girlfriend, who he had a baby inside of. So I'm not trying to say that she was crazy in any way. I'm just trying to say, like, fuck him for even putting either woman in that situation, because that is so fucked up. He lied and said he was adopting a baby girl, and then later on it came out that, oh, it was his ex-girlfriend that was pregnant because they went on like a vacation in Vegas and he had knocked her up on accident. Okay. He literally told me that she had signed the rights over to the baby because she didn't want anything to do with it. That's so manipulative. I can't even believe that I actually didn't do fucking digging. I am like the least confrontational person on the planet. Someone could be doing the absolute worst thing to me and I'll just be like, well, I'll like make excuses. I'm a battered woman. I don't know what I was fucking thinking. God, I should have just fucking stabbed him with a kitchen knife. If you're not ready to bring someone into a healthy, loving, amazing relationship, then just don't be in a relationship. Okay? That was my top 5 biggest fuckboy moments. No matter what awful relationship you go through, if you're lonely this Valentine's Day, take this time to really reflect on why you feel lonely. You should never feel lonely with yourself. You need to feel complete with yourself. Go take yourself to do something nice. Go take yourself shopping, or go get your nails done, or go to the beach. Do something that makes yourself feel good about yourself, and do something that, you know, you think a date would do for you, because you should do that for yourself. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope you laughed a little bit. I know I laugh now that it's happened. Like, it's funny to me. I don't really care anymore. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for paying attention. It means the world to me. And I will see you guys next video. Bye.